I'm Emma, that's Josh, and this is our 2-year-old daughter Charlie. We live on a tiny sailboat called Pixel, and we make videos documenting our journey nearly every single day. You're watching Sailing Uncut.
Good morning. So today's the day we get lifted. We're just waiting. It's 6:30 now. We're waiting to hear the sound of the travel lift, and then once this travel lift starts moving, we'll take the boat around. Dad's going to jump on and help me. Em's going to take Charlie to watch from up there and hopefully do some filming. And then we're hopefully going to be able to pull the boat out, replace the mechanic will arrive, replace the seal, and the boat can go back in the water or before the tide goes out, because it's currently high tide now going down to low, and so we don't have much time. So that's the plan. I hope it all goes smoothly. A little bit of wind, a little bit of tide, so hopefully we can just stick the nose in the travel lift and you have the big bug on you. Film me.
Hi.
Charlie, come look at this. Charlie, quick. Oh.
Hi. Well, that's a bit of a bruised banana there.
That's the plan.
Watching the boat getting lifted out of the water. It's just gonna fly.
Yeah, and it spins. And this is our rudder. This is what turns the boat. This one's the keel. This is heavy. Dad couldn't get this.
Play that game today.
Gentle persuasion. We're back at our dock. He said it was a unicorn boat. He said it just came off and on and the seal was fixed in no time at all, which was really good. So we got dropped back in the water about an hour after we got taken out. We probably, I reckon, half an hour to spare with the tide. So we just made it out. We scraped through the mud about this much, but that was fine. We just kind of pushed through the mud. On the way back from the lift to the dock, there was no squeal.
What happened?
Uh-oh, ready? Wedgie! More wedgie. Wedgie! So we may have fixed the squeal, which is really exciting. So we've got to go up and pay now. It all went really well, so I have no idea how much it's going to cost us. More.
So I guess we will tell you in a couple of minutes how much it cost us.
And I think the squeal, I mean the seal, oh yeah, and he kept the old seal, and you can see where the damage was. So we'll show you some close-ups of the damage. Boom! We'll show you some close-ups of the damage on the old seal because it's destroyed. No wonder it was leaking. Cold hands! Cold hands! Cold hands! So yeah, should we go for a walk and pay the man? Pay Grumpy? His name is Grumpy. Ready? You want to come meet Grumpy? Whoa! I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. I'll sit and wait. You go up. I got my phone. We'll leave this one here. Right, so Charlie's awake from her nap now, and I'm trying to get Cubo to work. He died. I don't know why, but he just turned himself off. He won't turn back on. Tried to pull it apart. I tried to unplug and plug stuff, but I think he's just fully dead. We want to get this set up for tomorrow because we're leaving first thing in the morning. We're going to leave while Charlie's still asleep. But with the engine on and us outside, there's just no way to hear Charlie. So when she wakes up, so we need some sort of camera set up. So I've got some old security cameras somewhere. Where did you steal them? Ah, here they go. Some old security cameras which I was going to set up, but I can't find the hub. So I have no idea where I put that. Or where Emma put that, so we'll find it, and if we don't find it, we'll just leave one phone in here. Hey, makeup. Did you know where it is? Are you helping? Helping fix Cubo? I think Cubo's dead. Watching! Whoa! Good job. That's a sharp screwdriver. That's good. That's it. You hold the ball? Yeah. So fixing Cubo was a fail. I don't know, it's busted. Cubo. Cubo's dead. So Em's going to do a bit of meal prepping before we leave tomorrow, and I'm going to take this little one up to the grassy area to play some soccer. And then we're all going to get like a fish and chip burger kind of dinner, and then bed. Daddy, I'm coming. Waiting. Careful. You should up the stairs or careful of the stairs? Up the stairs. Let's go! Stay. All right, I got to get a key. Let's go, Charlie.
Because it's a 12-hour sail tomorrow, I just thought it would be easier to do a tiny little bit of meal prep just so I have something to put in our tummies when we get hungry. So I made spaghetti and meatballs. It's kind of like a guaranteed food that Charlie will eat. So we'll have that and just eggs and probably snack for the rest of the day.
Get Mama, go, go, go.
Other way around.
Gotta give Mum your hands. Now I'm just doing the last little bit of prep before we leave. We're going to leave probably about 3 in the morning. Do the same thing we did with Charlie at Harvey Bay. Hopefully she gets a couple hours good sleep. Hopefully she doesn't wake up to the engine. Hopefully there's no singing noise which is going to wake her up, which would be good. So that's the plan I've got to do. Tidy up. I've got to hoist the tender up. Little bits and pieces of tidy so we don't have to do it in the morning when it's dark and cold.
And fill up the water tanks.
And Emma's got to fill up the water tanks. But apart from that, we've done a lot of the jobs today. So we don't need this one because I'm pretty sure we won't hit that guy when we leave. Even though it will be dark. But that's just 2 less things I've got to do underway.
Alrighty. I'm going to fill up the first tank.
Oh, I didn't turn it on.
It's always good when you leave a marina to just fill up your tanks. We got to use a water maker while we're gone because you're meant to run them quite often. If you let them sit, that's when problems happen. But because we've been stuck in marinas, you're not meant to run the water maker because the water's pretty gross. But leaving on full tanks is always a good thing. Man, we're lucky that we have a kid that sleeps because Charlie is right underneath me and we're
She's
just
right there.
making noise, and she is so tired from such big days. She just passes out.
So good.
We are very lucky though. That's not usual, I don't think. Now we're gonna do the back tank.
So now we've got to move the boat forward a little bit, which I just do with the lines, so the tender can whoop, and then we can whoop, and then we're ready to go.
And then whoop.
Whoop. So yeah, let's do the lines. Now we just go, yeah.
Now we just fall in.
Go, 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 go. Bye, Charlie.
Could you imagine?
Oh no. Oh, okay, no, I'm too scared.
Nah,
about
that
That's too
feels
real.
so sketchy.
Oh, yes. I just don't want to break anything, so I'm not going to do that. Is that all we need to do?
Showers.
Showers.
Oh, and we'll go through the
Invoice
invoice.
for the mechanic. Cool. Let's do that.
The bill. Oh my god, it's like we love each other.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Before we read the bill, do you think it was worth it?
Yes.
As a one-time thing?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely worth it.
So-
For peace of mind.
The reason why we decided to do this, like, if it was just Josh and I on the boat, we probably wouldn't have gotten a mechanic to service the
I wouldn't
engine.
even service the damn engine.
Yeah.
We would have just said YOLO, like.
I think it's just because we have Charlie on board. We need everything to be as perfect and smooth as possible because everyone knows that things go wrong on boats. So
Yeah.
we're just trying to mitigate that risk. So we got an engine service. He supplied all the parts. We got a new dripless seal, and then we had to pay for labour.
And the fuel injectors, he found the leak in the fuel, like the fuel injectors were leaking, so he found that.
And fuel injectors. So the whole entire bill from the mechanic was 1,372 Australian dollars.
And that sounds like a lot, but the dripless seal itself was $400. So like if we had to order that ourselves, it would have been $400.
So for labour, we paid $686. So that is how much we would have been able to save if we just did it ourselves. And then on the screen are all of the prices for all of the materials that he did.
And Em made a good point today, because in my, like, when we got that invoice, I just like paid it really quickly, and then I was like, oh, like that's so much money. But Em said, like, if I had to do it myself, think about the amount of YouTube videos I would have had to watch. Like, I would have been researching for days, weeks, like hours and hours and hours. I would have had to spend doing that instead of working or making YouTube videos or
Looking after Charlie.
Like,
So I think, you know, when you talk about the cost of our time, it was just so much easier to pay someone else to have that brain power of what to do for the engine.
for the first time.
Yeah.
Next time I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to change the fuel filter. We watched a video the other day, Patrick and
Yeah.
Michaela, like they changed the fuel filter. It's like, okay, I could just do that bit. And then, you know, next week I could do another bit. Like I could do it in bits, whereas this, I felt like it needed a once over.
So we paid $686 just to feel comfortable that our engine is in good condition because a stranger who is a qualified mechanic told us.
Whose boss's name was Grumpy.
So we're super happy that it got done, and now we can continue on with our adventure.
So that, all that bill there, because that was including him putting the new dripless seal on, which took him less than an hour, which would have taken us probably 2, 3 if we had it gone right. Like he had a rattle gun to remove the bolts. Like it was like a pit stop. And he also said it was a unicorn boat. He said that it never goes that smoothly. It was just a straight plug and play.
But if we had done it, we would have taken longer, which meant that we would have had to pay for extra on the haul out.
Yes, because the haul out itself was 380-ish for like a lift, and they hang us there for an hour, and then they put us back in the water, and then we paid for an extra hour, which was like an extra $80. So like if we had have been 3 hours, it would have just like it would have
kept
added
adding
up
up
to the
because
same
we
price
didn't want to
anyway.
have to get propped because that would have taken a lot of time. So
Which is where they sling, like they lift the boat, stick props underneath it, and then they move the sling, and so you just on a stand basically.
So we were pretty much just paying by the hour of staying in those slings, so we needed to get it done as quickly as possible.
So all up, it was like close to $2,000. I don't know what the total will be up there.
I think it's like 1,700
and something.
No, I am very happy that we got it done, and now it can kind of, it's just a bit more peace of mind. And the mechanic said that the engine is in really good condition.
And the prop sing is gone. We had a big conversation with Guy. Pardon?
I said, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We had a big conversation with Grumpy. He seemed to think that it was none of the above, and he was the boss, he was the guy. One of the guys there thought it might have been this one little bubble on the prop speed, which we sanded off, and I think it was the seal. Looking at the footage from the seal, and looking at how worn out the inside is, and how there's a metal ring in there, it sounds like a metal ring type situation. And so I think it was the seal rubbing against it, and so we didn't do a full test. We only came from the hard stand to here, which is very head, so we'll cut that out. So we haven't done a full test yet. That's actually one thing I'm nervous about tomorrow, is the engine hasn't been tested.
So we'll just test that on the way. But worst case, we get an hour out there and it's falls to shit and we just come back.
Yeah.
But we are exhausted and going to go have showers and then sleep and then wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to do our big 12-hour day tomorrow to Pancake Creek.
Yay!
So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
People.